Yeah, workover information, is that captured in the reports?
I guess one of the ideas behind getting more information out of production reports was to understand the context. And one of the discussions that came out initially when we went through a consultation was, you know, what sort of operational information do you want about the well during that period? So, I mean, if we move to well level production, the idea would be by month. What we're actually asking for now is really quite basic. So what we're looking for is the number of days or equivalent days of that well is actually on production during each month, rather than getting a lot of information about the workover. Unless that's something that industry thinks is really important, it would be good to see how that information could be provided. PPDM does have capability of reporting quite a lot of detail in workover space. It's captured at the activity level. And it's captured down to the hour or the minute and so on. So there's certainly a lot of detail that we could capture in that space, but I guess it's whether industry thinks that it's a value for us to collect it and then provide it.
It's a good question. And if I reflect on my history in the petroleum sector, one of the things I could never do, or we could never do, maybe it's changed, is integrate the geology with the drilling, with the workover history and the production of a well. They're all in different areas. And you never quite knew which factor was determining the productivity of the well. Was it drilling damage? Was it formation damage somehow? The geology, it was very difficult to understand what the causes were. Any other questions or comments? We've had a pretty broad-ranging session. I'd say the reporting guidelines are important because that's a look into the future. The future is here for petroleum, but it's the same thing is coming for minerals and coal, as I say, in 2019. We heard about, I guess, government's focus on the frontier basins. Karen, not Sue. Also Sally with the work, and also Bernadette with the work that both state and federal agencies are doing in the petroleum basins, both the Q+A and also in the northwest. The South Nicholson and Isa particularly. It's an area of focus for government, is the next generation of basins, trying to get them ready, both in a geological exploration sense, but also in an approval sense, such that industry can quickly move from exploration to production. Because the need for gas supply to the East Coast market particularly is not abating. And obviously the 4 Q+As, as I say, it's a very important topic.